think you figured this out, but God's really, really cool. How cool? Well, sometimes when God's giving us a rebuke, that rebuke has a bright side to it even. There's one like that in Romans 9. Paul is laying it into the Romans. And he says in chapter 9, verse 20, he says, "But who are you, a human being, to talk back to God?" That's a rebuke. "Shall what is formed say to the one who formed it, 'Why did you make me like this?'" That's a rebuke. But stop and think about that for a second. "Shall what is formed say to the one who formed it, 'Why did you make me like this?'" There's a couple really cool positives in that rebuke. Like the idea that God made me the way he wanted me. I'm not a mistake. I'm not an accident. I have actual value. He chose who I would be. He chose my skills, and he custom fitted them to me. That's kind of cool. And here's an even cooler part of that to me. As I'm trying to live into God's will for my life, my job isn't to become somebody else, not to become a different person. My job is to become me-er. Okay? To become a me-er me. To become the me he designed me to be. So sure, there are things he'll want to get rid of, but for the most part, when I'm becoming the person God designed me to be, I'm becoming the truer self. My job is to become me-er. The essence of who God made me is the essence of who he wants me to be. I'm not called to become somebody else. I'm called to be me, the way he made me. That's a really cool thing that we can take out of one of God's rebukes. And it's also today's jumpstart.